What is the best and the worst electric vehicle currently made by each major car brand in America? That is what I'm going to break down today on Nick's Car Review. Every major brand has its hero EV, the one that defines what they are capable of, and its dud, the one that should have never been built or simply has not aged well. So today I am going through the biggest electric vehicle brands selling in America right now and picking the absolute best and absolute worst EV from each lineup. Real specs, real pricing, real assessments. Let's get into it. Let's start with the biggest name in the EV space, Tesla. And when it comes to Tesla's worst vehicle currently on sale, I really do not need to spend much time explaining this one. It is the Cybertruck. The Cybertruck has faced ongoing build quality issues since launch. Polarizing styling that limits its appeal to a niche audience, multiple recalls for serious safety-related defects, and sales that have dropped dramatically over the past year. It is the only Tesla currently rated below average for reliability, while every other Tesla in the lineup sits at average or above. Skip it. The best Tesla on sale today is the Tesla Model 3. Now, the Model Y is also an outstanding electric SUV and remains the best-selling EV in America for good reason. But the Model 3 represents better overall value at this point. With pricing starting at $36,990 for the rear-wheel drive version, delivering 321 miles of range, the Model 3 is the cleanest expression of what Tesla does well. The supercharger network access, the over-the-air software updates that keep the car improving long after you drive it off the lot, the autopilot system that comes standard, and a driving experience that has been continuously refined since the Model 3 first launched. For a car that competes with vehicles costing significantly more, the Model 3 remains the smartest Tesla buy. Moving to Hyundai. The worst Hyundai EV currently on sale is the Hyundai Kona Electric. This is a vehicle that simply has no compelling reason to exist anymore in the current EV landscape. The Kona Electric offers limited driving range at around 200 miles, slow charging speeds that lag well behind the rest of Hyundai's EV lineup, front-wheel drive only with no all-wheel drive option available, and pricing that is too expensive for what the car delivers. Hyundai has moved on to dramatically better EVs across their lineup: the Ioniq 5, the Ioniq 6, and the Ioniq 9, making the Kona Electric a relic of the past that no informed buyer should be picking in 2026. The best Hyundai EV on sale right now is the Hyundai Ioniq 5. For 3 years running, this car has won the top award for Best Electric SUV across multiple major industry rankings. 3 years in a row in a segment that gets more competitive every single year tells you everything you need to know about how complete this vehicle is. Starting at $35,000 after Hyundai's aggressive 2026 price cut of up to $9,800. The Ioniq 5 delivers up to 318 miles of range on the long-range version with 800-volt charging architecture. That gets you from 10 to 80% in around 18 minutes. The interior features a flat floor design, creating a spacious cabin, sliding center console, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto standard, and an overall package that punches well above its price point. The Ioniq 5 is the complete electric SUV. Moving on to Kia. The worst Kia EV on sale right now is the Kia Niro EV. Now, to be fair, the Niro EV is not a terrible vehicle. It works fine as a basic, affordable electric crossover. But in the context of Kia's current EV lineup, it has fallen behind the rest of the family in nearly every meaningful way. The Niro EV delivers around 253 miles of range, which is solid but not class-leading anymore. Charging speeds top out at around 85 kilowatts, which is significantly slower than the 800-volt architecture found on the rest of Kia's EVs. And the styling and overall package feel dated compared to the much fresher EV6 and EV9 that Kia has launched since. The best Kia EV available right now is the Kia EV9. This 3-row electric SUV represents one of the most complete family EV offerings on the market today and continues to be one of the most well-reviewed vehicles in its segment. Starting at $46,495, the EV9 delivers up to 304 miles of range on the long-range all-wheel drive version. The cabin is spacious across all 3 rows, with real adult-sized legroom in the second row and a practical, accessible third row. The build quality and material quality is what you expect from Kia's current generation lineup, premium feeling and loaded with features. For families making the jump from a 3-row gas SUV, the EV9 is the most natural and seamless transition available in the electric market right now. Now let's talk about Ford. And honestly, Ford is in a difficult spot right now in the EV space. The worst Ford EV on sale today is the F-150 Lightning. And yes, I know it has been a popular truck. The problem is, Ford has officially discontinued the Lightning, meaning production has ended and there are no more new units being built. While remaining inventory still exists at dealers, buying a brand new vehicle that the manufacturer no longer supports with future development carries real long-term risks for resale value, software updates, and parts availability down the line. The best Ford EV on sale right now is the Ford Mustang Mach-E. Starting at $37,995, the Mach-E is a respectable electric SUV that delivers up to 320 miles of range on the extended range version. The exterior styling stands out in a way most electric SUVs cannot match. The interior is spacious, with a massive 15.5-inch portrait orientation touchscreen anchoring the dashboard. The frunk under the hood comes with a built-in drain plug, so you can use it as a tailgating cooler, which owners love. Ford has been heavily incentivizing the Mach-E recently, making the effective transaction price significantly lower than the sticker number suggests. As Ford's only remaining mainstream EV until their next generation platform arrives, the Mach-E is the right choice. Now for Chevrolet. And this brand has a clear distinction between their best and worst EV that comes down to one critical factor: software reliability. The worst Chevy EV on sale today is the Chevrolet Blazer EV. The Blazer EV has been plagued by software problems since launch. Earlier models suffered from severe electronic issues that were so widespread, GM temporarily halted sales to address them. Owners have reported battery system errors, infotainment crashes, climate control problems, and charging hiccups. Even after multiple over-the-air updates, the Blazer EV continues to rank near the bottom of reliability surveys among electric vehicles on sale today. The best Chevy EV right now is the Chevrolet Equinox EV. Starting at $33,600, the Equinox EV delivers an EPA estimated 319 miles of range, the longest range of any compact electric SUV at this price point. The interior features a massive 17.7-inch touchscreen, which is among the largest infotainment displays at any price in the automotive market. But the real story is what you can pay for one right now. GM has been heavily incentivizing this vehicle with up to $10,000 in available discounts. Some buyers have driven home in brand new Equinox EVs for around $25,000 after all the incentives stack up. For pure value, the Equinox EV is hard to beat. Now for Cadillac. And just like the rest of GM's EV lineup, Cadillac has its share of growing pains with the new electric platform. The worst Cadillac EV on sale today is the Cadillac Lyriq. While the Lyriq has stunning exterior styling and a beautiful interior, the vehicle has faced ongoing reliability issues since its launch. Owner reports cite recurring software problems, infotainment system glitches, and electronic faults that have made the Lyriq one of the lower scoring Cadillac models in current reliability surveys. The Lyriq has been a frustrating ownership experience for many early adopters. And while GM has worked on improvements through over-the-air updates, the issues persist in 2026. The best Cadillac EV right now is the Cadillac Optiq. Starting at $50,900, the Optiq is Cadillac's most affordable electric SUV and represents the brand's most refined EV effort to date. The Optiq delivers around 300 miles of range with 300 horsepower from a standard dual-motor all-wheel drive setup. 0 to 60 arrives in just under 6 seconds. The interior brings high-quality materials with a massive 33-inch curved display handling both driver information and infotainment in one continuous visual experience. Super Cruise is available as optional equipment on higher trims GM's hands-free highway driving system that lets you take your hands off the wheel for long stretches of mapped highways. For Cadillac's most balanced electric vehicle right now, the Optiq is the answer. Moving on to BMW. The worst BMW EV currently on sale is the BMW iX. Now, to be clear, the iX is not a bad vehicle in terms of how it drives or how it performs. It has earned multiple awards and is well loved by owners who get past the styling. The problem is the polarizing exterior design that has been called everything from bold to controversial. The front end of the iX has divisive design choices that limit its mainstream appeal. Combined with a starting price approaching $75,000, the iX struggles to find a wide audience, even though the underlying car is solid. The best BMW EV on sale today is the BMW i4, starting at $57,900. The i4 is BMW's electric four-door sedan and continues to be one of the most well-rounded luxury EVs available in America. The i4 represents BMW's first real swing at competing with the Tesla Model 3, and in some important ways, it actually beat the Tesla. The i4 lineup is broad. The base eDrive 40 rear-wheel drive delivers around 307 miles of range. Step up to the M50 performance variant and you get over 500 horsepower with a 0 to 60 time of just 3.7 seconds. The driving experience is sharp, precise, and engaging in a way that most electric sedans simply cannot deliver. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, which Tesla does not offer at all. For a BMW that competes head-to-head with Tesla at a comparable price point, the i4 is the right pick. Now for Mercedes-Benz. The worst Mercedes EV on sale today is the Mercedes EQB. The EQB is a small electric SUV that has struggled to find its identity in a competitive market. Range comes in at around 245 miles, which is below average for current competitors. The interior, while having Mercedes branding, feels less premium than expected at this price point. And the overall package falls behind newer, more focused Mercedes EV offerings that have been launched since. The best Mercedes EV right now is the all-new Mercedes CLA Electric. Starting at $47,250, the CLA 250 Plus delivers an impressive EPA estimated range of up to 374 miles, making it one of the longest range entry-level luxury electric vehicles available anywhere in America today. The CLA Electric is built on Mercedes' new MMA platform, featuring an 800-volt electrical architecture, enabling peak charging at up to 320 kilowatts. That translates to nearly 200 miles of range, added in just 10 minutes on a fast charger. The interior brings Mercedes Superscreen technology, a wide glass panel housing 3 separate displays, giving you a legitimate Mercedes experience at this price point. For a brand new luxury electric sedan with a Mercedes badge starting under $50,000, this is the smartest Mercedes EV buy by far. Moving on to Audi. The worst Audi EV on sale today is the Audi Q4 e-tron. The Q4 e-tron is not a terrible vehicle, but it has fallen behind competitors in nearly every meaningful way. Range tops out at around 265 miles, which is competitive but no longer class-leading. Charging speeds peak at 170 kilowatts, which is good but not exceptional compared to the 800-volt architectures found in many rivals at similar prices. The driving experience is comfortable and refined rather than sporty or exciting. And reliability surveys have shown the Q4 e-tron near the bottom of luxury EV rankings due to ongoing electronic and software issues that have affected the broader Volkswagen Group EV platform. The best Audi EV currently available is the Audi Q6 e-tron. Starting at $63,800, the Q6 e-tron is built on the same advanced 800-volt platform shared with the Porsche Macan EV, which immediately puts it in a different league of charging speed and overall technology. The Q6 e-tron can charge from 10 to 80% in as little as 21 minutes on a compatible fast charger. Range comes in at over 300 miles on the rear-wheel drive version. The interior features Audi's signature high-quality materials, the brand's distinctive virtual cockpit digital instrument cluster, and a clean, modern dashboard. For an Audi EV that competes seriously with the best luxury electric SUVs on the market, the Q6 e-tron is the answer. Now for Porsche. And this is interesting because Porsche only has 2 EVs currently in their lineup, and both are quite good. But if I had to pick the worst of the two, it would have to be the Porsche Taycan. Now hear me out before you write angry comments. The Taycan is still an outstanding vehicle and one of the most engaging electric cars to drive that money can buy. The reason it lands here is that the Taycan starts at over $90,000 and quickly climbs into six-figure territory. For a sedan that competes in a segment where the Lucid Air offers more range, more interior space, and similar driving dynamics at a lower price point, the Taycan's value equation has become harder to justify in 2026. The best Porsche EV currently on sale is the Porsche Macan EV. Starting at $77,000, the Macan EV brings genuine Porsche driving DNA into a compact, luxury electric SUV body. The base rear-wheel drive delivers around 376 miles of EPA estimated range from a single motor producing 335 horsepower. The dual-motor Macan 4 and turbo variants step up to all-wheel drive with significantly more power. What sets the Macan EV apart in this segment is the driving experience. The chassis tuning is outstanding. The steering feel is precise in a way that almost no other electric SUV manages to deliver. The 800-volt charging architecture means 10 to 80% in about 21 minutes on a 350 kilowatt fast charger. For the most affordable way to drive a brand new Porsche right now, the Macan EV is the right choice. Now Volvo. The worst Volvo EV on sale is the Volvo EX30. The EX30 is Volvo's smallest electric SUV, and while it has appealing styling and a Scandinavian minimalist interior, the execution has been disappointing in some key areas. The infotainment system has been criticized for being slow and unintuitive, with too many functions buried in touchscreen menus. Range comes in at around 253 miles, which is decent, but unremarkable for the price point. And early reliability data has shown some software glitches and quality issues that detract from the overall ownership experience. The best Volvo EV available right now is the Volvo EX40. Starting at $56,545, the EX40 delivers up to 296 miles of range on the single-motor rear-wheel drive version. The twin-motor all-wheel drive version steps up to 402 horsepower and a 0 to 60 time of just 4.4 seconds. What truly sets the EX40 apart is the Volvo experience itself. The interior wrapped in sustainable Scandinavian design language with high-quality materials throughout, class-leading standard safety equipment that comes built into every trim without forcing you into option packages. The cabin is quiet, the ride is supremely comfortable, and the seats are some of the best in the segment. For Volvo's most complete EV offering, the EX40 is the pick. Now for Genesis. The worst Genesis EV on sale today is the Genesis Electrified G80. The Electrified G80 is essentially a converted gas-powered G80 sedan with an electric powertrain dropped in, rather than a purpose-built EV. The result is a vehicle that does not fully take advantage of what an electric platform can offer. Range comes in at around 282 miles, which is competitive but below what dedicated EV platforms achieve. Trunk space is compromised because the car was not designed around the battery from the start, and the overall package feels like a stopgap rather than a serious flagship electric sedan from Genesis. The best Genesis EV available right now is the Genesis GV60, starting at $52,350. The GV60 just won Best Compact Electric SUV from US News and World Report for 2026. The GV60 received meaningful upgrades for this model year that pushed it into award-winning territory. The battery has been bumped up to a larger 84 kilowatt-hour pack, delivering an EPA estimated range of up to 306 miles. The 800-volt charging architecture means 10 to 80% in approximately 18 minutes on a 350 kilowatt fast charger. The interior features a new 27-inch OLED display and the exclusive crystal sphere feature that rotates to reveal the shift dial when you start the car. For a luxury electric SUV with class-leading charging technology at a competitive price, the GV60 is the right pick. Now, Rivian. And honestly, Rivian has a small lineup, so this one is a bit tricky. The worst Rivian on sale today is the Rivian R1T. Now, to be clear, the R1T is still an outstanding electric pickup truck and one of the most well-designed adventure vehicles on the market. The reason it lands here over the R1S is that the truck market has softened and the R1T has faced more reliability concerns than its SUV sibling. Owners have reported issues with build quality, the motorized charge door sometimes failing, and recurring software bugs that have affected ownership satisfaction. The best Rivian on sale today is the Rivian R1S. Starting at $75,900, the R1S is the 7-seat electric SUV that has redefined what an adventure family vehicle can be. The Max-Pack version delivers up to 410 miles of range, among the longest of any electric SUV available anywhere. The interior is luxurious, with sustainable materials and a thoughtful cabin layout. The third row is genuinely usable for adults, rather than just a token gesture. The off-road capability is exceptional, with over 14 inches of ground clearance and the ability to wade through 3 feet of water. For a family that wants the ultimate electric adventure SUV, the R1S is the answer. Finally, we have Lucid. The worst Lucid on sale today is the Lucid Air Pure rear-wheel drive base model. Now this might sound strange because the Air Pure is still an incredible vehicle. But within Lucid's own lineup, the base Pure trim does not fully showcase what the brand can do. You sacrifice some of the range and power that makes the Air truly special compared to the higher trims. For the price point, you would be better served stepping up to the Touring or Grand Touring to get the full Lucid experience. The best Lucid on sale today is the Lucid Gravity, starting at $94,900. The Gravity just won Luxury Car of the Year at the 2026 New York Auto Show, a perfect 10 out of 10 score from US News and World Report. The Gravity Grand Touring delivers up to 435 miles of range, the highest of any electric SUV available anywhere in the world right now. The interior is stunning, with 7 seats arranged across 3 rows, a massive panoramic glass roof, and Lucid's advanced Dream Drive safety and driver assistance technology. For the absolute best electric SUV on planet Earth right now, the Lucid Gravity is the unambiguous answer. So there you have it. The best and worst EV from every major brand selling electric vehicles in America right now. The takeaway from this entire breakdown is pretty clear. Every brand has its hero EV that represents what they do best. The Tesla Model 3, the Hyundai Ioniq 5, the Kia EV9, the Chevy Equinox EV, the BMW i4, the Mercedes CLA Electric, the Porsche Macan EV, the Genesis GV60, the Rivian R1S, and the Lucid Gravity. And every brand also has at least one model that either has not aged well, suffers from reliability issues, or simply gets outshined by stronger options within the same lineup. If you are shopping for an electric vehicle right now, do your homework. Stick with the heroes, avoid the duds, and know that the best EVs from each brand have never been more competitive or more affordable than they are right now. I am Nick, this has been Nick's Car Review, and I will see you in the next one.